Hellos, welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Aya Kara, our Jedi Sage, here in Justicar territory on one of the lower levels of Coruscant. We're looking into what's going on with the Justicars. They've enforced a kind of martial law in this area, and the Republic SIS, or some of its agents at the very least, are suspicious of where they're getting their materials, which is why we were looking into their shipping manifests in the previous video. We're going to get past the docks here, and we're going to go speak to or track some Ugnaughts down who stole some Gree Enclave technology that was meant to prevent any damage or repair the waste processing of the planet. Thankfully, Gree Enclave technology, or most of it, has some form of tracking, so we know where the Ugnaughts happen to be, which is along this way. Looks like someone's been here recently. There's normally some Justicars guarding this entrance. And here they are.
Cooperate and you won't be harmed. Where is the Gree device? Are the people on this level in some kind of danger? This is Coruscant. Why wouldn't the Senate help with repairs? Fear unbalances you and makes a bad situation worse. I'll tell the Gree representatives about your situation.
I see. So it's not just the waste processing that's in a bad situation. The air filters have stopped working. Oh well, we can tell the Gree about this. We have their device now, we can reinstall it. Oh, bugger. But we'll do that later, because that's next to where Luren Ganfor was. We might as well head further into Justicar territory. We need to get a security belt to enter an area where they're holding Graydon, a 15-year-old boy, and using him to fight against the Black Sun because he broke curfew. And we might as well hit the detention center and the computer lab at the same time. So this is where we'll try and get the Stage 2 mission complete as well. Oh, we got the security belt already. That's nice and quick. Yeah, it's nice that there's... You'll find a lot of the like the trash mobs, the random groups here in groups of 2, like 3 or 4 normally. It's getting these defeat so many enemies there. Bonus missions. Relatively straightforward. The heavy gunners are a pain though. I say that because they have a knockback ability, so if you're a melee specialist, they can knock you quite a bit back and break your chain, your combo attacks. Oh, come on. There you go. So that's 31 of 45 so far. Good. Right, that should do. I'm kind of just on a almost autopilot, kind of knowing what I'm used to doing for like grinding certain missions and certain bonus missions. It becomes habit once you play the game for so often.
Report your ailments.
Don't need any of this. Oh, it costs. I could open that and then sell the pieces.
Return to your post.
So where should we go first? Yeah, we'll go to the detention center. Defeat 8 of the prison defenders. Oh, good. I think for the Jedi Knight you need to disable these security cameras. Oh, there's the interrogation droid. Ah, cool. We already got the memory core of Lysanas's interrogation. Now we need to make sure that the memory core is the correct one. Scanning input memory core. Core memory scan complete. Lysanis adjudication holo recordings available. Session 1. Loading.
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 1. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, you're accused of criminal activity under Supreme Law 8814, aiding and abetting an enemy of the Protectorate. How do you plead?
How do you think I plead? Not guilty. I don't even know what you're talking about. This is a violation of my rights. Look, my father gives you people a lot of credits. He's not going to be very happy about this.
That is entirely irrelevant. Your plea is now on record. This session is concluded.
You have no intention of even giving me a fair trial, do you? This is oppression, and I promise you, my father...
Loading Session 2.
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 2. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, as you know, your alleged girlfriend, Mistress Daria Felton, failed to corroborate your alibi. Mistress Felton's testimony reports of 6 eyewitnesses, and the blasters found in your residence are sufficient proof of your membership in the Black Sun Crime Syndicate. Do you have any closing statements?
You know what? I do. You idiots got me this time. But you should know, I've been running operations under your nose for years. I've been working for the Black Sun since I was a kid. You people are pathetic.
Very well, your closing statements have been recorded. This session is concluded.
You're going to lose this war in the end. The Black Sun will rise!
Do we take the data showing the Justicar innocence, or do we edit it to make the Justicars look guilty? Despite it not being what Powers wanted, we will give it to him in its original form. Got 5 minutes left on this experience booster. Then we'll have to start another one up. So we have the computer labs, and we can now head along this way. I think this is where Graydon's being held. Final stage of the bonus mission, we need to access a Justicar console in the computer labs once again. There's Graydon.
Your sister sent me. You're free.
Rennie? Oh, but she's a little girl. How could she... Why? Oh, now they're gonna kill me. Quick, can you put that back? Get it working again or something?
Let's try words, shall we?
I can't escape. As long as the Justicars have me in their records as a curfew breaker, they'll just hunt me down again. And if they get me for going AWOL, they'll use torture. Unless... Look, if you really want to help, go into their computers and delete my file. I'll hide somewhere. When things die down, I'll find Rennie again.
Ah. So we need to break... or erase the details that he is a curfew breaker. Thankfully that's easily done, and now we can go back to his sister, Ronalda. Eventually. Might as well get ourselves over to the computer lab next. We need to find those schematics about the old tunnels here in Coruscant. We probably will hand the information over to Philodan's daughter. Because hopefully years later they don't fall into the wrong hands. While we're here, we can also access the console, and I think that'll summon a Justicar officer. Excellent. Ah, he put us to sleep. Thankfully, we do have that force of will ability. I'll take these schematics, thank you. Awesome. So we can just give them straight to Republic Security Lieutenant Dawn back over in the Black Sun territory. But as I say, I think it's a good deed to pass them over to the spy first for her daughter. But before we do any of that, we can go find Lars Bad Egg and see why he's trying to smuggle the Noeticons off Coruscant and gain access to the last one here, the Noeticon of Secrets. Itchy nose. Ah, he put me to sleep. Just when I was about to use turbulence on him as well for a ton of damage. This is where we need to go.
You've got guts, Jedi. Walking into my base, stealing 2 of my Noeticons.
Those Noeticons were looted from the Jedi Temple.
You've messed everything up. They said I could rule the Justicar territory if I got them the Noeticons. Just one left, and it's theirs.
Who are you talking about?
Doesn't matter. This is my only chance. I already lost 2 Noeticons. I'm a dead man anyway. Here, take it. This whole thing was a mistake from the start.
Ah, he's just giving up. Retrieve the Noeticon of Secrets. Oh, there it is. It's looking a little different than the other 2, but apparently it does contain dangerous knowledge. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness, a visitor. It gets so lonely in here sometimes. I would offer you a drink, but I ran out millennia ago, by my record. But we could play a game instead.
You don't look like a Jedi Master. What's going on?
Well, I'm not a Jedi Master, which would explain your first statement. And as for the second, it's hard to say. I'm guessing you activated what looked like some sort of ancient device. A holocron, maybe? And something went wrong. You zigged where you should have zagged, and you ended up here.
How do I get out of here?
Well, I suppose I could let you go. But you'd have to play a game with me first. A game of questions. Answer right, you're free. Answer wrong, and your strength becomes a permanent part of this place.
I don't like the sound of that, but I guess I have no choice.
Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, the first question. How do you catch an answer?
You lure it out with a question.
Too obvious, I suppose. It's no fun when you get the answer right. Next question. What does the wise person know?
The wise person does not know, but seeks knowledge always.
Another right answer. You are so dull. Last question. Soon this place will be overrun with enemies. What will you do?
None of this is real. These enemies will not harm me.
You are a fool. While you sit and meditate, your enemies trample you underfoot. You perish.
I'm not very good at these question games. Oh. Oh, you're still here. The Noeticon of Questions. Oh, that's had a name change, hasn't it? The Weakened Soul. It's actually lessened my my mastery.
Like I promised, sir. The Jedi won't be a problem anymore. Now your master won't mind about those other Noeticons, right?
He might not. Only it seems your plan was a failure.
What the? But look! She's weaker. It did work.
I would have preferred if our little trap had killed you. Not that it mattered. The Noeticons are nothing on their own anyway. They wouldn't have stopped me or my master.
Are you the one who's making Yuon ill?
Yuon. Is that her name? Her weak mind already bows to my master. Just as you all will. Baddock, what are you waiting for? Earn my master's forgiveness. Kill this wretch.
So we did learn something. That mysterious Sith's master apparently is the one behind Yuon's condition. Oh, there it is. And that's what we're looking for. That's actually pretty good. Bouncing on its corner.
How you walk, Jedi. The path of the dark side intersects with that of the light at many crossroads. This is the Noeticon of Secrets. We are the masters who have seen the darkness and turned back to the light.
I'm surprised the Order would preserve such dangerous secrets.
Do not be. Having succumbed to the lure of the dark side, we have greater respect for its pull. We would not claim to be immune, but we have come out stronger for our trials.
But also we are only imprints, programs with traces of personality. Neither dark nor light have any sway over us now.
I'm searching for information on a Jedi plague.
Why come to us and not the other Noeticons? We are neither doctors nor healers.
Patience, Bastila. What she means, Jedi, is that for you to consult us, this illness must be remarkable indeed.
Yes, I'm sorry. Tell us what you know about this illness, and we will see what we can find.
Yuon keeps repeating the words, "The darkness is coming."
Of course. Start from the beginning, and describe everything you've seen. You are right to consult us. It was only those things eliminated by the other Noeticons that put us on track. It's an illness the Jedi have seen before. One created by an ancient Sith named Tarek Morhage. He used it to turn Jedi to the dark side by the hundreds and leech their strength from them. In this way, he waged war on the Jedi.
Is there any way to stop it?
A Jedi healer whose sacrifice, unlike his name, has not been forgotten, developed a shielding technique to release Morhage's hold on his victims.
One by one, the healer cut Morage off from his army, the source of his strength.
Each time he used the technique, however, it cost him some of his own strength. By the time the battle was won, The healer was weakened beyond the point of recovery. He sacrificed his life to save the Jedi Order.
Is it possible for someone to learn this technique?
The ritual is recorded in an ancient terminal in the Jedi Temple. Learning it will require the combined knowledge of all the Noeticons. If you are thinking of learning the technique, Jedi, I would caution you. Powers such as these weigh heavily on those who wield them.
But it seems your master doesn't have time for caution. For your master to survive, you must go to the Jedi Temple and learn the ritual as soon as possible.
I will go there as soon as possible.
Then we will do our best to help you learn the technique. Take all 3 Noeticons to the terminal in the temple and activate them. We will teach you what you must know. Later, others may learn the technique as well. But for now, time is of the essence.
Unfortunately, the Jedi Temple here in Coruscant is in ruins. But we do what we must. And someone's trying to get us on our holo communicator once again.
I need to talk to you. I have bad news. Yuon's illness has begun to affect her body. She's losing strength, fading fast. Are you any closer to finding the last Noeticon?
I've found it, and the Masters have told me how to find a cure. It's in the ruins of the Jedi Temple.
A cure! At last! Just be warned. The ruins of the temple are crawling with danger. And getting there means passing through the works. They're not safe either. Be careful, but hurry. I don't know how long Yuon will last.
Okay. So we need to gain access to the Jedi archives. Right, we can quick travel right to the very beginning of the Justicars sector. And then from there we can travel back in and hand over all the missions that we've completed. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Oh, we can turn in the staged mission. Level 34. Lowers the target's threat by a moderate amount, and if the target is a group member, pulls the target to your location. I've seen it used, actually, in PvP. I think it's actually really good in a game called Hutball.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
There you go.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
We might use it on occasion. It's more likely I'll forget all about it, but we'll see. So, let's see, level 34, we've checked our skills. It's level 36 for our new passive ability. Is there anything else I was meant to do? Nope. Actually, speaking of though, I forgot to activate another experience booster.
Your brother is free. He says he will find you as soon as it's safe.
Really? The Justicars were saying he'd been killed. But he's alive? Really? Thank you, thank you. You're my second best friend in the whole world.
And actually she's given us an implant there, which isn't amazing, but we'll take it. We have one more relic slot still available.
I've been hearing some serious comm chatter, pal. Sounds like you made a mess in the Justicar tower. Did you find any recordings of Raquel? Don't keep me in suspense.
Here you go, Paus. Straight out of the Justicar detention center.
Terrific. Let's see what you found. Oh no! Raquel, you snake! No wonder your parents won't talk about you, you little thug. Great, my whole story shot to pieces. That little jerk was my best lead. Now I've got nothing to go on.
Even if this lead didn't work out, you're still right about the Justicars.
I won't let this keep me down. I'll find the proof. Just gotta stick it out a little longer down here, that's all. Anyways, thanks for all your help. Keep fighting the good fight. I'll see you around.
Okay, we need to go see Philodan and repair the Gree console. Once we see Philodan, we're still going to have to go see Lieutenant Dawn over in the Black Sun territory, of course. We just won't tell him that we've copied the data.
Well, now look here. The hotshot's back after busting into the Justicar's base. Did you find the holodisk kit? Can I make a copy for my daughter?
Here, make your copy and give it back.
I had a good feeling the minute I met you. A quick copy. And there's your holodisk. Easy enough. You remember this. Undercity assistants will use these secret passages to help people in need.
Coruscant needs all the help it can get right now.
Nice to work with someone who knows what they're doing. Now take that disk back so security can ignore it again.
Okay. Now we need to speak to the Gree operator droid.
Internal transmitters reveal you convey the optimization solution to me. I also scan a crude Ugnaught porcine biped proposal of collaboration. Curious.
This is a great opportunity to show your skills as an administrator unit.
This unlikely collaboration acknowledges my true aptitude, what a purple tangent, to achieve astounding me this way. With this optimization solution repossessed, Coruscant's waste processors revive. Filth, disease, poison levels recede. Plague outbreaks averted. All resolves to purple parallel. The black bisector comes, pleasing as it is needed. I am NIK, Science Unit. Please talk up if your comprehension white shifts. I will use simple, happy language words to help you understand.
It makes me chuckle every time. Simple, happy language words. Reminds me slightly of a Demolition Man.
What's with your language anyway? I can barely understand you.
The Gree language form is dissimilar to basic language form. Because Gree senses are unique red bisectors. 5 Gree senses analyze forms. 3 Gree senses soak color. So goes language. Other species miscommunicate our language words.
Ultimately, diversity is what makes the Republic strong.
Yes, the Republic is point of intersection for many, and Coruscant for most. But Coruscant is now our difficulty. Coruscant power comes from the works. Darkness comes from the works. Coruscant senators, traitors are blind. The power darkness must stop.
You're talking about blackouts.
Yes? Perhaps we understand. The works is very low on Coruscant. There, Gree-spawning generators breed electrons for machine consumption. But enemy droid machines intersect the power conduits and yellow shift their functionality. Enemy droid machines must stop, and conduits must be fixed.
Why are the enemy droid machines disrupting the power conduits?
All droids in the works were damaged when the Empire attacked. Now they are corrupt. I monitor the power conduits, and know where to implement purple shifting. As Black Bisector, you can take out many, many droid machines, with information planted inside you, and our Toolsphere repair mother in your many fingers. You can perform the fixing function. Is it efficacious?
Sounds efficacious to me.
Excellent. Red tangents envelop us. You will do well, Black Bisector.
About this knowledge implanted inside us? Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Right, we need to get ourselves over to the Black Sun sector. We'll speak to Lieutenant Dawn. And to get to the Jedi Temple and to help the Gree Enclave out, we need to go into the Works sector. but we'll probably do that in the next video. So we'll hand this over. Looks like the heroic mission for the face merchants, yes, I think, is available again because it is a daily mission. But we won't be doing that once again, unless I come here as a trooper sometime in the far future.
You've been gone a while. I'm even working overtime. My commander's calling every 5 minutes, bugging me about those schematics. You get them from the Justicars?
I believe this is what you wanted.
Finally. Here's what I can pay you, plus a little extra for hazard duty. And can we keep this quiet? Hiring you to get this back makes the rest of us look bad.
Those schematics could be very helpful. Be sure they aren't wasted.
Well, my commander's real excited to see these secret passages, but we'll see if he actually follows through. Either way, you spared my team a massive headache, and probably even a few casualties.
There we are. Mission complete. Happy days. Okay, so we'll get ourselves back over to the Justicar sector, and that's where we'll break this video. I'm not sure if we'll split the video in two between the works and the Jedi Temple. We might do it all in one video. There are some more missions we can pick up on the way to the works, and once we enter, there is just an elevator here from this sector. But we'll see. We'll see how the length of the video goes next time. Horizon, get off that crate. Thank you. So anyways, we'll break this video here, and when we come back we'll pass once more through the Justicar sector to gain access to the works, and then from there to the Jedi Temple to learn, make the words up, to learn this ancient Jedi technique and hopefully cure Master Yuon Par, and see if we can learn more about this Sith and his master. But this is AnthWolf, and I hope you've all enjoyed. Feel free to comment if you so wish, and I'll see you for more Star Wars The Old Republic next time. Till then, no. Bye bye now.